I remember playing this low-level campaign that was like a very small number of people. It was people that were just like, we haven't played D&D before, we want to play it. And there was this thing where it was like a wilderness thing. They were very low level. Only one of them had any ranks in survival. And a wyvern showed up, which was just a total party kill waiting to happen. And I set up this encounter where they were trying to get to this city. There was an area of many miles of open plains before the next section of forest. And I was like, okay, if you guys go out, the wyvern will see you flying over in the sky. And they were like, can we try to run across it at night? And we had to make this whole encounter, which was, can you run for 10 hours straight during the night while it's not active? And it sounds so crunchy and boring because all it was a bunch of like Constitution saving throws. I put on some music and rolling these 12 Constitution saving throws in a row, I've never seen PCs sweat more in my life. They made it just before sunrise to the final like the new forest ahead of them. And I watched 4 real adult humans all go like they had just run 30 miles or whatever. A story of heroic adventurers dying of exposure in the ashy rain. The first D&D campaign where multiple PCs maybe go down because of pneumonia. Let's get excited. As you trudge, I'm going to ask for a couple checks in a row. Okay. Good. Moving through dead trees. You see that your companions try to stick together here amongst the rotting vegetation. That first day, that's your water and food. The next day, the red smudge arises overhead. Marlath begins to lag a little bit as well. Both kids, too.
I'm going to walk over, and I picked them up by the back of their clothes, and I put them on my back, and I start on all fours like a giant monitor lizard, just walking through with everybody as they ride.
Celeste openly weeps as we do this. You are making good progress. This is day 5. Many of you feel your tongues beginning to split from where they root to your throat. You've been just sucking down ash for days. Your eyes, they don't just sting, your eyes go numb. You all fall probably once or twice every hour, just without any physical obstacle, just from the pressure of continuing to walk with no food and no water. The journey north is even longer. You hear shrieks of strange beasts out in the wilderness. How much death has visited this land in a short time? Successful day. You move forward and actually find a place. What you find here is there is a beast. You've come far enough north in the land that there actually is a wild animal, and you see that there is a fallen deer in this place that is a recent enough kill that it is at least food. Choking down this food in dry mouths is extremely challenging. There's still no fucking water, and you can survive longer without food than you can without water, but it's at least something. You know that water is a pressing need. You need to find it. You need to find it soon. But this is a successful day. You can continue moving. You're not going to find water. You're traveling amongst trees in a dry landscape. That's where all the water is. It's in the trees. That's why you haven't found any. You're going to have to find water. Maybe you're far enough north, you're farther away from the volcanic activity to the south of here. You've been traveling for days. Your feet are like cracked. All of you have hurt your limbs and feet in ways that will stay with you for the rest of your life. You will sustain injuries that will probably be with you until your very final day. Traveling in this level of exhaustion and delirium, it scrapes the inside of your eyelids to look left or right. You are so dried and hollowed out. Starmian looks over at you and says, "You all right?"
I'm fine, Starmian. I know we haven't had water in a few days. Do you think we might find some soon? If you want, we could take a small dive out of the... Because the forest is quite narrow. Maybe we could... We've been traveling for days. Maybe we could leave the edge of the forest just to see. I'm very parched.
There's dark clouds, dark ashy wasteland. You see Snarmy and goes,
I don't think it would be right next to the forest, would it? Maybe if we... I know we can't see out there, but we must have a little faith, mustn't we? That things can improve.
Your precious cargo. You stay back.
I'll make my way back to the campfire. Do you think there might be water closer by? I just want to feel it again with my hand. It's been a long time since I felt the rain. I'll find it. Maybe it's waiting there on the other side.
the light leaves. Nia, you take first one step, then the other, exhausted, out into the darkness, the trees behind you. You hear Arrow's footsteps approaching, ash and waste. It's hard to see out here. You just wish, holding onto that locket, that there was any light at all to see. You look up. Lightning illuminates the landscape, and the rain starts to fall. All of you sleeping by the fire begins to sputter, and there are no leaves on the trees to protect you, so you come to. Kids open their mouths up to the rainwater falling, and chaos, just like a landscape. Every time it's illuminated, you see fields of ash suddenly picked up by water that can't sink into the oily charcoal ground and just floods deep down underneath. Just waves of ash and debris moving through a landscape, but water in your eyes, getting the dust off your skin, in between your scales, the grime. For the first time, you can move your hands again. It's not choked in your knuckles by ash. Distantly, moving across the landscape, a colossus. Massive, brawny shoulders, beard and hair of endless fog and cloud and vapor. It is shocking and horrifying to watch as he illuminates the nighttime landscape, but the Lord of Storms walks across this land as the rain falls, each step with thunder. The Storm Lord rain falls down his own titanic shoulders as he looks, bringing life and water, this cleansing rain to this place. And you behold a god walking across the landscape, his countenance grave and sorrowful. You, Crocus, you gaze directly at this being, unaware of what it even is. And from across a landscape, a towering colossus turns with eyes of lightning and meets your gaze directly.
Shit.
Speaking with a voice of thunder that you feel rumble in your chest. Are you afraid?
Yes.
Will you flee?
Would it help?
We are leaving. Forever.
Looking out, there is a crackle of lightning as the colossus moves behind a range of mountains and vanishes from this place. As the rain falls, your sudden boon of life-giving water now threatens you with chill and cold. You will need to find shelter, and quickly. The lightning fades, and you are left in dark forest. And you do the only thing you can. Put one weary foot in front of the other. It's been raining for days. The threat now, everything that was the threat of thirst is now the threat of sickness and pneumonia. You can feel on your back, Phaedra is struggling to breathe as a powerful infection sets in her lungs. She's on the verge of drowning on your back. The feebleness of her own lungs, like robbing her life from her. You bundle up a halfling who was wiry and scrawny and scrappy at the best of times and has been walking without food for a week, so is skeletal. You begin to recognize these woods. If you were all well, you could be there by nightfall. As it stands, stumbling through the dark and the rain and the mud, you will have one more day of travel to arrive there. If it is as you remember it, you will get to safety and the ability to actually rest and potentially skirt Phaedra from the very jaws of death if she can find a warm fire and medicine, just a structure, any structure to get out of the rain. Next day, final day of travel. Let's roll these survival checks.
One level of exhaustion, is this a disadvantage for the survival check?
That one! No. Ooh, it's tough out here, folks. You succeed. And do not die.
Good. All right.
Congratulations. I really wanted to do a series at Critical Role where a hike through the woods was the scariest shit.
Yeah.
I think you succeed.
Yeah.